guys, this is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and we are back with Lost Realm. This game is actually starting to get kind of good. Uh, they've definitely updated some things, and we're going to be able to get some pretty cool stuff. So let's take a look and see where we're at. So we have two level 60s now. We are able to work forward. We've got Odin, who actually has reasonable amount of skills leveled, so that's actually really nice. We just got another one, I think this one, to level 3. So that way increase the duration of the spear by 2 seconds. So that's kind of nice. He uses his skills longer. And we are almost to the point. I mean, almost is a strong word. Almost to the point where she'll have max skills on Scotty. So those two are both level 60 and both over 20k. We actually were able to beat the Gloomy Abyss, and we got this set. So that's why they're low level. Well, low level enough, but these are all 6-star pieces of lifesteal gear, which we now have on Odin. And yeah, he's going to be insane. Like, once we get this maxed out and we find some 6-star pieces for his rings, I think we're going to start seeing some crazy stuff from him. He's already staying alive a lot longer and doing much more damage. He's at 9,000 power, whereas before I believe he was around 4 or 5. So yeah, he's definitely gotten stronger. We're definitely moving up, and we're working on this artifact for him right now. We were able to, we kind of blew through a bunch of artifacts and kind of just fed them to stuff to beat some quests. We are still working with with Vidar. We do still have Saul, so we're still working with her. And we are still working with Gef John, who we ended up getting some better pieces. So now we have a shield set on her, I believe, right? Just want to make sure. Yes. So it gives us a 20% HP shield, which is nice. Everyone else is basically kind of just rocking some gear. I don't really have them in everything. These are all the epics that we have currently. They're mostly level 40 at this point. We have some lifesteal on her. We've got some speed on her. We've got this set just because I'm trying to throw one set on each of them, so I have a full good set. I took the Odin's gear that was on him before, and we put that on Gulvig, which we actually just recently got her, and she is really strong, so I like her. We're definitely going to be building her eventually. We got to find another ring for her just to get that crit rate up, and then we'll be sitting pretty. I think we only have a crap one now, right? Let's take a look. What do we got? Anyone else have a crit ring? Just him. And this one's unfortunately attack. So, it is what it is. It's a meteorite ring. Yeah, the only other crit ring I have is there. So we got to get some crit rings. And then we've got, I haven't decided if I'm going to keep her. We have Nana. The reason we're using her is, one, we got a bunch of her relic, and we got it to level 21 for a quest to be able to beat the new road. And yeah, so I mean, we threw some speed gear on her, and we're gonna see. I mean, I like her. I think she's a good healer, and she might be a good secondary. But we also had 24 pieces for upgrading her skills, so I just threw it into her because we had them. And there you go, boom. Now we've got extra skills. And then these are all the heroes that we're working on. We're working on fusing Idun. So right now we have Eros and Persephone that are level 30. We're looking to get the other two heroes. I don't think we have them. Let's go into fusion. Hero fusions. Fusion. Yeah, we still need him and him. So those are the two we need. We're just waiting to get those two, and then we'll fuse Idun, and then we're going to start working on Hades, because that's a lot of leveling that we don't need to be doing just to get a legendary. So that's why we decided to hold off on it. Now we've gotten pretty far. The Tree of Yug, we could conceivably go through this further, but we just started leveling because we've been trying to beat quests, so we've been blowing through our energy. We just literally about an hour ago finished Alfheim, and we finished it at 24. So we are doing this 3-star now. If we go into here, so 3-star, 2-star. So we can use 4 heroes in here now. So that's good. So basically this is the team we're using. We're just bringing Odin in. So we've got Vidar in the front. We've got Scotty in the back. We've got Gef John, whatever, in the back. And then we bring Mr. Odin here. Now, I've noticed that a lot of times, because we're getting to the stronger enemies, that Vidar does get killed sometimes when there are strong back row enemies. So what I sometimes will do, depending on the enemies, is we'll hold off on the auto on the first run, on the first wave. So right now I'm going to hold it because we only have one enemy left. There's no point in wasting it, and then save it for the third run. And then Odin will come in like that, boom, and they're all dead. See? So that's the best way to keep Vidar alive right now, when there's crazy enemies at the end, at the back row. But yeah, it seems like they're fine. We're going to probably 6-star Vidar next, and then we will 6-star my healer, because she doesn't need to be alive. That's the whole point. We're going to save right here. We save the auto. And then when we go in, Odin actually gains his energy back once he uses it. See? Boom. And now he's already ready to use it again for the next fight. And this is kind of how you can get through some of the harder fights if you're having trouble keeping someone alive if you have a really strong legendary. So you definitely want to be doing Gloomy Abyss every single day. I think we've only purchased once. We bought 2 keys because there was a extra piece of gear. I think it might have been the lifesteal. I was no, it was like something else. It was like gold or something I was trying to get. So we spent 100 whatever it is gems to get that. So yeah, otherwise whatever legendary you get and you choose to level in this game, just keep fighting through. Keep your main hero leveled because you're going to build her faster. Whoever your main hero is going to be way stronger than the legendary, probably. That's not always going to be the case, but more than likely you've leveled up that person before you got your legendary. But you never know. I mean, you might get it in the first 2 to 3 pulls, 10 pulls, and boom, you might have a legendary right off the cuff. So just know that, I mean, otherwise you're waiting 7 days. So there you go. We got them. And then whatever healer you choose, I mean, I'm not going to say that Giftron is the best healer, but she's got that debuff remove, which is something that is super important in a lot of the fights that we've been doing. So we are working our way through Apocalypse, and I have a feeling we're going to be able to beat this, at least beat it pretty reasonably soon. We're going to want to try and do it as soon as possible. Right now we are on, let's see, close that. Road of Stars, is it here? No. All right, so this is the Road of Stars. We are on the 3rd missions. So we beat the 2nd one. We were able to get some more summons, and we're going to get some pretty good stuff here. I mean, there's definitely some chicken things, wheats. There's a lot of energy, a lot of upgraded stuff for gear so we can build up our weapons. And there's going to be a bunch of stuff in here. Right now, we have to complete what? Clear stage 14 or higher for 30 times in Midgar Ocean. This is why I was saying I was blowing through a lot of energy. Like, just this alone is like over 300 energy. So that's 1 day's worth of energy, essentially, if you don't buy any or get any extras from like items. So that's like 1 day of energy that you're going to be wasting on just this one quest. And then we got to go into here and obtain 2 6-star pendants with crit damage as a main attribute. We've already done that, but unfortunately it's not retroactive apparently, so we have to do it there. Winning 30 battles in the Glory Arena. We're going to try that right now and see if it actually works. But when we do finish this set now, we will be getting Baldur the Gory. And he kind of looks badass. He's one of those heroes that essentially loses his HP and then sucks it back up when he gets like 25% HP less from max HP. He'll start healing himself. So yeah, kind of a cool hero. I actually really like him. He is Eternity, which is nice. It'd be good to have a nice Eternity hero that is legendary, other than, you know, Hades that we're going to get later. But he looks badass, and I like him. So I'm not mad at that. That's going to be our final reward for beating this, and we have to finish Apocalypse and have a lot of gear stuff. So we're going to be spending a lot of time on this one. I don't feel like we're going to finish it in 1 day. Now, as far as the trials go, Gloomy Abyss, we are now getting our ring. So we're going to get a ring, and we're going to get an amulet, but they're both probably attack. Yep, they're both attack and attack. So yeah, we might consider putting them on someone, or we might just put them on someone else. I don't know yet. We need the crit rate on Odin, so we may just look for something else. And this isn't going to help me by adding more lifesteal stuff. But as you can see, we start getting some pretty damn good rewards. Look at this. We're going to get a bunch of stuff here. We're going to be getting these, what is this? These artifact ashes, which are nice. There's so many good rewards in here. Look at this. 200 of that gear. And then we're going to get 200 of this. So we're going to be getting basically 2 chances of getting a reasonable piece of gear from crafting. As far as the Ancient Tomb, we are now on Midgar. We're working on that because we've been trying to get lifesteal gear. We're probably going to skip over now and go back to Archer and Shore. We've been able to get to stage 15 on both of these. I haven't gone back into these 2 yet, so we may end up going in and trying to beat these. Like, let's just see what stage 13 is about, because we haven't tried it in a while. And now that we have our healer that can actually remove stuff, like the debuff, I think this fight will be much easier. We're at almost 80k power now, so we are moving up. It's nice. We only got to kill 1 wave. Probably should have saved that, but whatever. So yeah, here we go. Let's see how these guys handle themselves. As long as Odin does crazy damage and she removes that stone, there you go. Look at that. Nice and easy. Lemon squeezy. We were able to beat it. Get out of here. And then the dragon is about the same. Honestly, we could move forward. We're getting to the point where we might be able to push close to 20. Like I'm thinking at least to like 16 to 18 we can easily do on most of these fights at this point. We may end up having to do that. Let's go into dragon at 13. Because now we can actually start getting some 6-star gear, which is why we've been farming it so hard. I've been spending almost all of my energy doing the farming because I want to get as much 6-star gear as possible. I'm going to switch these two. No, actually, we're not. We're going to leave them like that. We want the DPS to be on both sides. That's really why we're doing what we're doing. But as you can see, most of these fights right now are way below their pay grade. Right now, they're really trying hard. But I don't know about this fight. I'm curious if we can kill that stupid horn. Because when you kill him, the horn pops up. And I think you have to do multiple attacks to be able to kill it. And we never killed it. Not once have we ever killed this stupid horn before the dragon resurrects. Or spear, whatever this is. So, yeah, we're just going to have to go back in and kill him right after. So I don't honestly even understand the point of that. I'm assuming it's going to come up later on where if you don't destroy it, you know, maybe he like kills you, kind of like Ifrit from Final Fantasy 14. But yeah, we are able to beat most of these things. We're not really that, worried about it. As far as everything else, same thing, Curse Stone. We've actually gotten to stage 10 on this one. I think the other ones we just haven't done yet, 9, 8, 9. So we're basically there. We just got to beat this 5 times, and we can smash all day. We can smash it all the time. Trial of Light, we were able to beat the Lord Tit Trial. This one's a lot harder. But it is still doable. Basically, the way we beat this, because we need the points anyway, essentially we start with a secondary team. And that's going to be a theme that you're going to be noticing all over this game, is that you are going to need a second team. So we're going to bring in these guys. We'll bring in, you know what? We'll bring her in. Yeah, this is actually better than what we had before. No, this is not. Let me see. Maybe we take her out. Now we'll leave her in. She's got lifesteal. So what we'll do is we'll switch these two like that, and we'll put her to the edge. And that way we have at least a couple of healers to keep us alive. And then maybe for the boss fight that screws us up every time, maybe then we'll decide to switch it out. So basically you're going to put your throwaway heroes here because you have to. There's 12 stages. They require 12 morale each fight. And funny enough, when you do this, look, everyone loses morale. So I don't know what the hell they were thinking with this. It's the only thing in this game that I'm just like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, the whole point of the morale system is that whoever fights loses morale. Not everyone loses morale every time you go. So I feel like this made this a lot harder for no reason. Like, there's zero reason for this to be as hard as it is. But yeah, it's just basically forcing you to have more heroes with more morale, and that's really it. So who cares if we beat anything else other than Lorenzo? We're probably not going to push forward into the next one for a long time. Like, we're going to wait until we have at least a bunch of level 50s, all the epic level 50s, and then we'll probably go in here. But yeah, we'll save our main heroes for the last few fights. But in this one, we go up to about 6, so probably about halfway through, because you can add morale in the middle of the fights. So now are we at the boss yet? It's wave 5. So I believe this is the last fight for these guys before they die. They don't really last long. And obviously do not waste your morale on your crap team. That is not the good option. Now, I did change some of their gear, but as you can see, their morale's low. So when their morale's low, apparently they do less. They do less damage. They take more damage. They get their ass handed to them. You're going to see people dropping like flies now, as you can see. Just at 40, which is why this is so ridiculous. Like, this team can easily wipe this boss, but they don't have the morale. So yeah, there's that. So now we're going to battle again, and we're going to put our main team in, and look, they've already lost 15 morale, so they lost 1 fight just from the other team playing. And like I said, it's just stupid. It's literally stupid. Please change it. Anyone who watches this, if you are one of the people who make this game, please fix that crap. It is dumb. Dumb as hell. Now, the same thing we're going to do here like we did in the other fights. All right? We're going to save our skills. We want him to have his main skill. All right? The reason being is, once again, it makes the fight quicker. It's easier, less chance of things to go wrong. See? Boom. Whoever your greatest damage dealer is, just save it. keep going. And then once we do, I think, maybe not this fight. I don't know if it's this fight or the next one. See? And then pop. And he gets all his energy back. Kind of nice. All right, so now we're at 49. So we are going to use it now. So we click this, we get 40 back. All right, recover. Okay. And it does go to everyone, just so you know. So technically speaking, you could just use this team on that fight. And then when we get to this part where we're going to revive everybody, you could bring these guys back in for a fight and maybe be able to beat it. But these are way too strong now. Like we're already at 50,000 power. So we're not going to be, we're not going to be using my 30,000 power team. See, they're actually be able to beat it pretty quickly, and everybody's lit up. Everyone has all their energy. We're just saving it. We're just saving it for the boss, because we're going to use Odin to take down everybody every time, and then we'll just auto fight the final boss, because then everyone will have their skill ready to rumble, which is something you definitely want. This boss does not mess around. Like he takes a lot of damage. I mean, he gives a lot of damage. Especially with the low morale. Yeah, it's not fun. There you go, 50. So now we're going in with low morale. And we're going to auto that crap. And now hopefully it's enough to kill everything with Odin. See? Boom, everyone's dead. So all those stupid ads are gone. So now it's just down to us killing the boss. And this guy's strong. Don't expect to have an easy fight here. As you can see, Saul's already dead. But we were fighting this a couple times. And if this fight goes longer than what you just saw, you're all dead. Just so you know. She almost works, I think, like Medusa, in the sense that she is going to just kill each hero one by one, regardless of your power. So don't think you can just go in there and bully your way through it. There you go, 477 feathers, and now we can go to the shop, and we can maybe buy something, like this coin. I actually think we might save it for a little bit, because I do want this coin, because I need one more coin to get the other skill on Odin. So maybe we'll wait. We'll just keep it for now. We'll save up for 3,000. And then, yeah, so we did Gloomy Abyss, Enigma of Seals. We've done this. We're at 99% on the loose seal. We just haven't gone in and got the extra 7.7%. We get another piece of gear. We can select the gear. It's still random, so it's like kind of crap that you can't choose your stat, but whatever. We don't even care about it that much, because we've actually got better gear now, because I think it's 5-star. It's like trash, right? Let me look. What's this? Yeah, 5-star. Like I don't care. But remember, we're in like the third week, I think. So yeah, to not care about anything that's 5-star anymore is a good thing. All right, so Fenceler, same thing with these. We've done all that. And then the guild thing hasn't really changed too much. We've been forging gear mostly and just trying to level up our heroes. Look at that. We get some free stuff for beating those levels, which is nice. And we've been using a lot of gems to buy summons, basically. So as of right now, we are at on the Realm Mirage, we're at 59. So that means another 31 summons, and we will be able to get another legendary. I'm hoping it's someone that's reasonable. I'm honestly looking for a good healer, like someone who can really shield and do some things. I haven't really looked at most of the legendaries. I'll take a tank. I mean, I just don't know if I really want another damage dealer, because I have Odin, I have Scotty. Both are extremely good at their jobs, and I don't really think that we need it. I'm trying to think, who's a support hero? Some of these heroes are like ridiculous. Like, let's see, I just go Pandora's box. Oh, Pandora, yeah, gains what is it? Gift of Pandora and a shield for herself and 2 allies with the lowest HP. Yeah, she's got some pretty good skills. Gift of Pandora, and she looks cool. Like, I'm looking for a good healer is really what I'm looking for. She's weird. I think she has actually a really good healer, Gaia, but I just don't like her. Sometimes, honestly, not liking a hero, it makes it not work. Like, if you love a hero, then you'll probably like them better. I mean, you will like them better, but you'll like playing with them better. When singing recovers HP for self and allies around for every second. HP recovers based on defense. I like that already. What's this? Gains a random halo effect. Requires cooldown. Well, reduces cooldown of the next battle skill. Gains energy and attack speed boost. I love all of that. So yeah, and she's got a goose. I like that. When gaining a halo effect, recovers HP for the ally with the lowest HP. So that's not bad. So yeah, she's got a goose and she's fast. So I think she's definitely one that we might want, Cassandra. And then is there any other healers? There's Sif, which is more of a sexy choice. Yeah, she recovers out. I actually think I have her thing. No, I don't. She's legendary. Randomly throws a fruit. I mean, she doesn't seem that great. Normal attacks, throw a fruit. I mean, she could be super fast with throwing fruits. I don't know. Maybe she is. Maybe she is. Maybe she isn't. I forgot that there's a lot of heroes in here. Yeah, there's plenty. There's also this epic one, which I think Metis is actually kind of good. Recovers HP based on her HP. She tosses two random potions and that does stuff. Enemies. Oh, that's right. She does two different things depending on whether it hits the target or the ally. Tossing potion. Yeah, recovery reduction. I mean, she's all right. I don't hate her. And I think that's it. Like, Idun is really the only other new one. I mean, the only other one we don't have. Hermes is good for speed, but that's about it. We don't want that. We could go for this guy. This is Dumbledore's brother, Herman. Herman Thurman Merman. That's his name. All right, enough of him. All right, well, there you go. Either way, so far this game is much better than it was before. I definitely am enjoying it a lot more. I found myself logging in a lot more often than I used to. It doesn't seem like such a chore to level the heroes anymore. It still takes long, don't get me wrong, but it's nowhere near what it was before. Before it was horrible. Like you had to run thousands of fights and no one was doing that. So yeah, the fact that you can just waste your energy and kind of get the things you need for the day and then log out, it's much easier. And then when you need to do stuff, you just sit and do it. That's it. All right. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, things you want to talk about, things you want to discuss, feel free to leave a comment below. It's always good to hear from you guys. And make sure you like, share, subscribe. You help the channel grow. You can also become a member if you like. And it's $1.99 a month. You get free videos every week, and you get all my videos as soon as I post them, whenever you want to watch them. So if I posted this today, you get to watch it today if you want. That's all you, baby. It's all you. All right. So yeah, this is Lost Realm. Fun times moving forward. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and you guys take care.